not going to Tartarus. So, and I made sure they didn't get tired when we were grinding and boss fighting. I don't know what Golden Week is. Apparently some kind of holiday. It's like spring break. Ooh, spring break. Tanaka. Check that out. Yeah, I'll talk about that when it becomes relevant. It's gonna be like tomorrow. Alright, since we're okay, let's, well, as you can see, neither of our normal school social links are available. We could go to the bookstore, but we have a new social link here we can do, and this is only available on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Well, let's check the social link. See what we get. Persona-wise later. Valkyrie, level 11. This is the first one we'll be able to get. But that's not for a while. As you can see, it looks like it's a purely physical attacker. It does actually have some ice attacks, so not completely physical, but it's our first really strong physical attacker. So let's accept the offer. Nothing else to do. Nothing else to do right now. Now, this is the first one we have that fairly early you're required to give certain answers. We're in the Wild Duck Burger. We're doing in the background in the suit. The Poly mascot formulates. What happened is what we're supposed to say. Honest answer. Those school uniforms. And he said it was the bomb. So we're supposed to say, I agree here. Or fight demons. That's what I do. Yeah. That's a good idea. Now here you're supposed to say that's true. Man, she got me. I'm gullible. Looks like there's like a Captain America waggling back and forth behind that duck. It's true. Alright. So. Good level 2 in the strength. We're making progress. The Wild Duck Burger, I don't think I've ever actually been in the Wild Duck Burger. I'm pretty sure it's just like one of those weird stat boosting things. But, yeah. You go here for quite a few social links. As always, after completing that, we go back to the dorm. And remember, today is Saturday, so we're actually going to go to Tartarus.
Sup, dude?
It's available. Ooh, 3-day weekend. No sausage fest. Dude. Alright, it is the second, so we were told to go talk to somebody in the archery team to get some pine resin. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, to use it for like, what's it called? Maybe that's rosin. Is it the same thing? I don't know. Anyway, now we got this. What do you say? Stu? Yep. That's true. Speaking of that, we should see if we can get that. Ah, boo. Yep. Hey. Let's go to Tartarus. Make sure we did. Yep. Okay. Today's gonna be pretty hard because we're gonna have to fight the boss. I don't think we have a lot of like bad things we have to do, but yeah. By bad things I mean like hard stuff. Okay. Let's turn this in. We should also take that that sword off of Junpei. And we go to the accept request to get turn it in. Expert on soybean powder. She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it! Okay. This is an on-use item that, it basically makes us cast, instant death light attack. Okay, let's pick this up, since we have one. Now, we can cancel requests, but, I'm pretty sure we can't get them back if we do that. And it costs money, I think, so. You, give me your sword. Oh, crap. I think I still have that bow. Yeah, I do. It's one of the reasons I was saying to keep some like normal equipment that isn't what we're actually using, so we can take things off. We don't actually have to get rid of this, we just have to show it to her. Yep. Okay. It is in fact a sword. For that, we get a Cup of Night, which is a buff item that we can use on a persona. Now, they actually carry over when we do fusion, so there's no reason not to use them. But I'm gonna wait until a little bit later to use those. So, while we're here, we should accept the last request we can actually do, which is this one. Alright. So it's basically all or nothing here. So let's give Junpei back his sword, and then save it, and then try at the boss a few times. Now this is extremely difficult, and unless you go to like Tartarus every single day, it's very, very hard to do. So, wait a minute, I need to. put the bow on me. No, I still don't. I didn't actually. I'll pretty much explain why when I get to the boss. But I do want to fight a few enemies and get that one scanned before we actually fight the boss. So this is going. I think we can still run into beetles up here. I guess we'll find out. Look for small groups of enemies. I don't think the beetles can appear in multiple groups. Some of the other big enemies like them can actually eventually appear in larger groups. So. Here we go.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Alright, fine.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Enemy's vulnerable. Attack again.
Alright, fine.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Do nothing.
Please hit! This thing won't give up! It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Alright, as you can see, level 6 Hierophant, with a little bit more HP than we're used to, but actually less than SP. But weak to fire and ice, and strong to electricity. That usually means that they will use electricity. Take care of business.
One more.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Keep up the good work.
And actually, as you can see, we can actually get Nekomatas now. But not something that's very useful. Let's see if it's feasible to grind up to level 7 today. I don't think so. I don't think we can actually get into enough fights to get that much experience. Probably, though. But definitely not the party members, because they got quite a ways to go. Yeah. It is possible, though. Alright, so, looking for small groups of enemies. I don't feel as though there's any particular reason to avoid enemies right now, but we definitely don't want to waste our time with anything that's beneath us. There's a small guy. Or rather, a big guy.
One enemy detected. Strike first.
Now these guys are easy now. Just Angel, Blast of Wind. So the first time in a non-sped up thing that
You attacked the enemy's weak points. Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
some kind of bondage angel.
Let me
As you can see, he's strong enough to survive, but this guy will probably finish it. There we go. He just straight up kills him.
That was easy.
No shuffle time, but we get a beetle shell and a decent amount of experience. If anything, I would just be hunting those things for experience. But they're quite rare, so let's go back and turn that in, since I don't actually think it's going to be probable that we'll find that we'll get enough experience. Because I've been getting like 5 from 3 and 7 from those, so no way. There we go. Well, let's check the treasure a little bit. You never know where we might find treasure. Oh, there's a secret guy. Oh, you guys are stupid. Look what you did. Let's see if we can get that rare guy. I think it's just the same one we saw from before. Yeah, that guy's still looking at us. So, we need to go a different way. Oh, no, he's not. Alright. There we go. Oh, sometimes when you run away, it doesn't work. Especially when they see you. Oh, a treasure. A short bow. Fear low odds, huh? That's pretty crappy, so I'm not going to be using it, but later on I will be using a bow. Just for the range advantage. Ah, crap. And because there's a bow with 99% accuracy, which we'll be getting later. The worst luck with those things. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that in. Yep. Super quest. Yep. Eel shell. Okay. We get a lot of money. Awesome. We're gonna need that later. Alright, let's just get the William All one, since it's the only one else that has a time limit, so let's just pick that up. You can do the muscle drink one at the same time, basically. So, yeah. So, let's, get out right here and, get ready for the boss. Alright, so let's, go take care of the boss. Now, I need to, like, switch a few pieces of my equipment, get my personas ready. So, I think I'm going to use, Aramitama for this, for the most part. Although, I'll be switching to, Tartarus to do, cadenza every now and then, so I've got to change Junpei's equipment. Just go outright and say it. The boss is very resistant, or immune to physical attacks, and resistant to fire attacks, so he's not going to be all that useful. Well, he'll be useful, obviously. Well, we'll see how useful he is. So, we want the best equipment on us. Mostly to keep our hit points up. See, there's plus 20 hit points there. And, I got a bow to give to Yukari. And the resist strike thing, because they use strike attacks, and it's more important to keep us alive than him alive. So, while he might be helpful, he's not going to be the most useful guy, so let's put at least this stuff on him. I think the luck will help him a bit better than 10 hit points, but, you know, at least the defense will. So let's go on up. This is a very difficult boss. I may have to re-record this a couple of times to get this to work. Because, well, there's an irony in the situation that will become clearer later with the... oh yeah, I forgot to give the bow to her. With the boss. And what day we have to have that done by. But now we're ready. Alright, let's go.
It seems you've attracted the Guardian's attention. Its arcana is the Chariot.
Okay, not very useful, but this is the Rampage Drive.
I'll attempt to analyze the
Scan it, and then I'm gonna switch to Tartarus just to open up with the cadenza. As you can see, it raises the evasion of the party. And what may keep us alive. We'll see. The healing, whatever. Oh, why did I have to open with that? It missed us. That's good.
Why, you little...
I wish he wouldn't have done that, but I can't stop him. Obviously, it doesn't tell us anything, but it does let the party members know what's going on. switch back to this. And let's go ahead and heal Junpei. Now, we're going to be doing quite a bit of healing in this fight. Crap. If I keep spamming that, this isn't going to go very well. Okay, I guess I'm out of those medicine things already. Alright, yeah, it looks like I need to heal. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, it'll also keep the buff up. Now, normally buffs will not be refreshed if you do it like that, but the fusion spells will still work. Oh good, it missed her. So we're pretty good now. As you can see, real damage from fire, and quite a bit more from wind. But what this thing is really resistant to is, what this thing is really vulnerable to is electricity. So let's use these Mazio gems on it. Now, I'm not afraid to use items on this boss, because he's one of the hardest fights in the game, because of the level you fight him at. Okay.
You little.
Now, I didn't really go into what he's actually strong to. That's an attack buff. He is immune to both slashing and piercing, and will reflect strikes, so we don't want to use any of those. We're doing pretty okay now. I think I want to switch back to Tartarus and get that buff back up. As you see, the buff just fell on me, so I'm going to keep that evasion up. As you can see, this is a very useful spell for the early part of the game, and even into the middle. Oh, good. He's being more useful than I thought. I mean, he's doing a significant amount of damage, but he's not getting knocked down. And he's doing a little bit of healing, so good. Alright, yeah, let's do something else. Let's heal. Okay. Gotta keep him alive. You can see I'm running out of SP too. Good. Yeah, the cadenza is what's causing it to miss so much. So that's good.
Couldn't finish.
Hang in there.
Later on, there you can set a. There's a thing that you can turn off people healing, but I can't do it right now. Alright. Now it's using Mazio again. Oh. I guess we're out of healing items, so he's just gonna hit it.
Why, you little.
We can only afford to do one more cadenza, but we're gonna have to. I do have a bead chain, but if I do have to use it, I'll use it. Because no reason to guard the items until later in the game when we may not even need them. And of course, it keeps the buff up. Good.
In danger.
See, if that would have hit Yukari, she would have died.
Hang in there.
And she'll go Junpei a little bit. I want to heal him. No. Let's just hit him with a Mazio gem. Crap! That's bad.
Iori is in danger.
Ooh.
Damn, couldn't finish it off.
Damn.
You little. Be careful.
Guess-
Iori is severely injured.
Guess I'll have to use this. I didn't want to, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Ah, great. That's great. We might even be able to pull this out. Alright, let's go.
That one just won't die.
I can
Come on, guys. And as you might have guessed, I'm out of Mazio gems, so just have to use these Bufu gems. Or the Agila gems. No, we'll use these. I think the Agila gems would actually deal more damage. Just take him out. Just take him out, guys.
That one just won't die.
Of course, she's gonna heal Junpei. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Okay. Oh crap! Oh god.
Yuri is in danger.
Come on, take him out, take him out, take him out. Yeah!
That was close. Good thing you had me.
Absolutely. God. We get a bomb of life and 100 experience, which will level us up. And it will probably level, yeah, it levels our persona up. So we get Sugikaja skill. Nice. Yep. And our party members are probably leveled up. Let's check. So yeah. Let's see. And what we can give him his equipment back. And he's level 7. That's good. Oh yeah, because I have it. Alright. Let's give him back his shirt. And his sword. I'm surprised they haven't found boots for us. But yeah. Alright. Choose Maru and the shirt of chivalry. Yeah. Everybody's a hater. Alright. There's some treasure chests back here. And a bomb of life, what we also got from the boss, is a thing that heals completely full. And a soma, which is basically a bead chain that also heals all our SP. So that's great. And as you can see, she's level 7 too. So let's go up the stairs. I think there's only one level between here and the, well, you'll see. And because we're level 7, most of the guys will probably be running away from us. Yeah. May not even be any treasure over here. We'll go check it out anyway. Stairs. Oh, there's some treasure. Oh, Potcher Gem. That's gonna be useful later. Not right now, not many status effects coming out now. So let's go upstairs. Yep. Okay, so let's get this thing, which is the old document we need for Elizabeth's thing. So let's read that. Right. Go down to the calendar. Go down to the dictionary. It's the top one. The electricity is hooked up. But why would they need so much? Why did they need so much? There's only a school on this island. So it just gives us a little bit of insight into the, well, Tartarus. If we go talk to that thing, it doesn't do anything. It just tells us we can't go any further. But, yeah, we can't progress in the dungeon anymore, so we're basically ground out at this point. We can fight more enemies, but they're pretty much all too low level for us. So, let's turn in these thingamabobs. Right. So, go to accept request. And I'll show off a little bit of the things we can actually do in level 7. But, first, let's do this. Yep, we read it. It's not interesting yet, but definitely gives us a little bit of a clue. We get a bead chain out of it. That's great. So we're basically even on bead chains now. Alright. So the only things we have left to do is the muscle drink, Colonial Mall, and Jack Brothers. We can't do Jack Brothers yet. But we can do those two later. Alright, so let's check out the fusions. Now, there's a couple of these that are actually useful right now, but nothing I want to use right now. See, we have the Omikane and the Fornius. And then you can get those through various combinations. But I really want to wait for something to fuse any of these things. And one of the ones that we saw from fighting that was this, the Fornius. So we definitely don't want to get rid of this one or the Necromoto. Because we need those for our personas, for our social links. Let's get out of here. And by the time we will need those for social links, we will have ample opportunities to go to Tartarus. So, doing pretty good. So let's save it and get out of here.